High above the vast snowscapes of Canada, where the frozen earth meets a sky brushed with watercolor pastels of dawn, our journey begins. This is a world where nature's beauty collides with extreme winter challenges. In these serene, breathtaking landscapes, survival is an art, and resilience becomes the heartbeat of every community. Welcome to winter in Canada, a season that tests both the body and spirit, inviting us to discover strength amid harsh beauty. Our narrative unfolds over endless stretches of crystalline white and deep cobalt skies. As an aerial view drifts over vast snowy fields and frost-kissed forests, the panoramic beauty of Canada's winter is revealed. The stark contrast of sunlight shimmering on icy surfaces and the gentle whispers of falling snow create a canvas of sublime wonder. Here, in the heart of the cold, the elements enforce an unforgiving rhythm, a test of endurance and an invitation to embrace the splendor of survival. In these harsh climes, every day is a courageous conversation between man and nature. With temperatures plummeting and winds howling across frozen lakes, the environment whispers warnings and offers lessons in humility. Survival is a delicate interplay between caution and daring. Those who call this winter wonderland home have honed their instincts to not only live, but to thrive. They have mastered the art of staying warm despite biting cold and harnessed survival techniques perfected over generations. Imagine the crisp air on your face as you traverse a snow-covered trail, your breath visible in each exhale. Every step is deliberate, every decision critical when nature holds absolute power over your fate. The journey is not merely physical, but a testament to fortitude and preparedness. For every misstep, the consequences can be grave, yet in the face of this climate, ingenuity blossoms. It is here that you learn the value of a well-planned emergency kit, the critical nature of waterproof clothing, and the secret of a sustainable fire that defies the damp chill. The inherent conflict in this winter environment is a constant dance with nature's extremes. The bitter cold and shifting weather conditions create a backdrop filled with unexpected challenges. When the temperature drops dangerously low, even the simplest tasks can become monumental. Fire building in wet winter conditions demands patience, creative thinking, and the careful selection of dry timber and birch bark. Each survival tip passed down by local residents is a precious gem of wisdom, a reminder that nature is formidable but can be respectfully tamed with the right knowledge. We now journey deeper, beyond the aesthetic allure of frosted treetops and glistening ice, into the realm of practical survival tips. Here, preparation becomes the cornerstone of living in harmony with these extremes. Experts remind us that proper clothing is not a luxury, but a lifeline. Layering becomes an art form, where moisture-wicking fabrics meet insulating layers designed to trap heat. The significance of waterproof matches and strategically chosen kindling cannot be understated when fire is your only ally against the cold. As you navigate this frozen domain, each carefully executed survival strategy feels like a victory over adversity. A quiet pause invites us to reflect on history and tradition. Many locals have learned their craft from elders who battled the unforgiving winters long before modern conveniences existed. Their stories, etched in the frost of memory, remind us that resilience is woven into the very fabric of Canadian identity. Stories of families huddled around small fires, of neighbors coming together during snowstorms, of communities that embody a spirit of mutual care and relentless determination. Their shared experiences, the trials and the triumphs, become powerful narratives that unite us under a common banner of endurance. The essence of Canadian winter is further encapsulated through the spirited activities that transform survival into celebration. Picture a crisp winter morning when the Rideau Canal in Ottawa transforms into the world's largest natural skating rink. As thousands glide across its icy expanse, the historic heart of the city pulses with life and tradition. The skate is more than a pastime. It is an immersion into a century-old legacy, a tribute to the passion and innovation required to adapt and enjoy life amid winter's grip. The story of winter extends from urban marvels to the vast wilderness. In remote areas, local groups exemplify how community and fitness can defeat isolation and adversity. The November Project, initiated in Boston and reaching 52 chapters across 8 countries, finds a home in Canada. This free fitness movement gathers enthusiasts outdoors, even in the coldest months, to perform group workouts that forge not only stronger bodies, but also an invincible community spirit. Here, exercise transcends its physical benefits. It becomes an anthem of life, an act of defiance against the cold's oppressive silence. Every survival tale holds moments where nature enforces its rule. One miscalculation can trigger a series of hardships, yet these moments often lead to the discovery of newfound resilience. Picture an adventurer attempting to traverse an icy, treacherous waterfall. The challenge is immense. The frozen cascade may seem impassable. Yet with proper guidance and local expertise, what begins as a perilous task transforms into an exhilarating ice hike through hidden caves and glimmering ice formations. Such adventures stir an indomitable spirit, proving that with caution, the wild's unpredictable nature can be met with calculated bravery. At this moment, allow yourself to savor the warm glow of community fires and shared experiences. We meet residents who, despite the invasive chill, cherish every win against winter. They recall memories of nights spent in improvised shelters during sudden snowstorms, of moments when a well-timed fire became a beacon in an otherwise dark and foreboding landscape. Their voices, layered with emotion and wisdom, share a common thread, a refusal to surrender to nature's might, and an understanding that every trial is tempered by the promise of a new day. And then there is the celebration of uniquely Canadian winter experiences. Imagine gliding across the world's largest natural skating rink, the Rideau Canal, as Ottawa's history gracefully unfolds around you. Envision a night in Quebec's Hôtel de Glace, a structure built entirely of snow and ice, where each room is a sculpted masterpiece forged from frozen creativity. These iconic experiences are not just activities, they are invitations to explore the extraordinary, to challenge the familiar boundaries between survival and indulgence. Yet, beneath the festive charm of winter activities like ice hockey, snowshoeing, and dog sledding, lies a quieter narrative of caution and preparation. Traditional winter pursuits have seen changing trends. Ice hockey, once the beloved heartbeat of Canadian youth, has seen a decline in participation, influenced by rising costs and increasing competitiveness. But even as one tradition ebbs, others like the timeless adventure of snowshoeing assert themselves. What was once a mere means of travel has evolved into a cherished outdoor activity, inviting individuals to step into wilderness trails where beauty and bravery coexist in every stride. And then, as if the frozen landscape itself whispers a promise of adventure, we encounter the celebration of winter festivals. The Quebec Winter Carnival, born in 1955, transforms the cold into a carnival of life. With ice canoeing, vibrant parades, and intricate ice sculptures, the festival celebrates the joy of winter. It is a testament to the extraordinary human ability to infuse meaning and joy into even the coldest times. At the heart of these stories lies the simple truth that survival is not synonymous with isolation. Community and resilience are the bedrocks upon which every frozen day is built. Imagine the interior of a humble mountain cabin where neighbors gather to share survival tips and swap tales of daring escapades on ice. Their voices form a tapestry of shared struggle and solidarity, echoing through the long winter nights. This blend of practical knowledge with heartfelt human connections is a lesson in itself. Life flourishes even when the earth freezes over. Every survival strategy we encounter here culminates in the celebration of life. A fire crackles against the backdrop of a star-studded sky and an adventurer recounts how a single spark can kindle hope in the darkest hours. The moment encapsulates both the literal and figurative warmth that a community offers. These stories are not isolated anecdotes, but reflective manifestations of a wider truth. Against the icy canvas of winter, each small victory is a monument to human resilience and the relentless pursuit of life. Now, as the daylight wanes and a deep twilight envelops the snowy expanse, we come to the reflective juncture of our journey. The earlier conflicts and challenges, those battles with piercing cold and relentless winds, find their resolution in shared triumphs. The same wind that chills the bone also carries whispers of hope and renewal. The unwavering spirit of the people who have mastered survival through ingenuity and community shines through, providing a beacon for those who might waver when facing similar trials. In this contemplative hour, the journey transforms from one of struggle to one of celebration. Every flake of snow and every carved icicle are symbols of nature's persistent furor and its undeniable beauty. The stories of survival and triumph blend into a singular narrative of human strength. You may find yourself recalling the local wisdom of fire-starting techniques or the synchronized laughter echoing along the Rideau Canal as skaters glide with effortless grace. These recollections are more than memories. They are the living essence of Canada's winter, a season where life's most challenging moments bloom into stories of valor and hope. Our exploration inspires us to embrace a deeper understanding of what it means to live against the odds. It teaches us that the elements demanding our respect also offer a stage to perform acts of perseverance and ingenuity. The lessons here, drawn from both practical survival tips and emotional personal narratives, resonate far beyond the frozen borders of Canada. They speak to a universal yearning for connection, for the warmth of community, and for the courage to confront the cold realities of our own lives. Let your heart remember the courage of those who dare to step into this icy realm, their eyes alight with determination. Each tale, whether of carefully built fires in the wet winter gloom or of wondrous moments after a storm, is a call to awaken your own inner adventurer. The knowledge shared here, from the critical survival tips like proper layering and fire starting to the communal legacy captured in traditions such as dog sledding and ice canoeing, forms a roadmap that guides you through your own encounters with nature's might. In these final reflective moments, the gentle whispers of the wind carry a message. Within the hardest challenges are hidden opportunities for transformation. The trials of the frozen north become a mirror reflecting the strength and beauty within us all. As twilight deepens, the shimmering frost outside mirrors the resolute sparkle in the eyes of those who have enriched their lives by facing the winter head-on. It is a story that continues to every step taken on snowy paths, every shared smile in freezing air, and every fire that defies the gloom of the night. This is more than a story of survival. It is a celebration of life in its most unadulterated form, a testament to the human condition when it learns to dance with the elements and to find joy even in extreme adversity. Now, as you prepare to write your own chapter in the saga of Canadian winters, remember that each step into the cold is a step towards self-discovery, empowerment, and connection with a community that cherishes every victory over nature's limits. Embrace the magic of Canadian winters. Whether it's snowshoeing through pristine forests, attending vibrant festivals, or mastering survival skills, there's an adventure waiting for you in the Great White North.